Your objective that you must obtain in this level. First, select a speed topic and determine its general and specific purpose. You also ensure the beginning, the body, and the conclusion as well. Reinforce the purpose. You protect sincerity and conviction and control any nervousness that you have. Strive not to use. Organize your speech in a manner that best achieves those purposes. Good luck.
And the speech title of Alain is How I Pick a Topic for My Speech. And let's welcome Alain.
Well, good afternoon, Toastmasters, Mr. Toastmasters, Mr. President. I'm gratified that you come for your first meeting. And I'm sorry, but I'm going to disappoint some of you. Not all of you, because we've got a lot of guests today, so you won't be disappointed because you don't know what I talked about the time before. And today we're not going to talk about cows. I'm sorry. But you've come to, I thought maybe even too boring. So I decided to share with you the struggle that can happen when you have to pick a topic. For my case, it happens early in the morning. Every morning I go for a walk around Fumihon, and then while I'm walking, I start to think about it. If I have to speak next week, what am I going to talk about? So, and then some sort of a dilemma starts, and I've got to struggle with me, myself and I, with deciding what are we going to talk about. What can be interesting to stimulate everyone into that subject that will be the object of our proceeding today. And so it reminds me, I think I'm not aware, you're watching, probably not watching TV5, which is a French television. And then there is a Canadian serial, and I think you're all fan of serial, everybody watch TV serial from Korea, from everywhere. But this particular one is a French one. And it exemplifies what I'm just about to talk about. It's a story of one guy, and this guy has got a problem. Because inside himself, there's a conflict of interest. And he's got about 7 or 8 characters. And in that particular TV show, all the people are actually persons. And one is a sort of the feminine side, one is the masculine side, one is a little boy, another one is a mature man, one is optimistic, one is not pessimistic. So you can imagine the struggle within himself to try and make a decision of what he's going to do or where he's going to go. The characters themselves fight within, like the positive one attack the other one, or the little children, or little child rather, talk to the adult, and the guy's completely confused, he never knows what to do or where to go. And this is what I was faced a particular day in deciding what am I going to talk about. Am I going to talk about the cows? Boring, always talking about the cows, talking about the cows. And no interest. So I thought, well, what I'm going to do is, what subject I'm going to pick. And I thought, what best way to pick a subject about a subject that I'm going to pick. So I thought, well, how can I do that? How can I speak about picking a subject? And I thought, well, I could tell a story, and I did already, so now I sort of explain to you how it works for myself, what I do and how I can pick the subject. And it's just a struggle. It's always difficult to decide, honestly, on what you can talk about. And today, as we are all gathered today, the process is still going and trying to pick a subject. And I think the best way is to talk about the subject we are going to talk today. And to be brief, during that very morning when I decided that, I can make up my mind. What could I talk about? What would be one thing that would interest the audience enough to listen to me for 7 minutes. And then I sort of struggle, and then I ask myself, where can I go? What can I say? What would I talk about? And I can't make up my mind. I can't decide whether I talk about cows or whether I talk about the traffic in the street of Vietnam. I struggle every day on my little motorbike trying to go from A to B, dealing with all the traffic problems and irresponsibility, I could say, of some drivers, and they don't know where they're going. Or maybe they know where they're going, but they don't know where I'm going. And then I'll go there, and then we try all to rush at the traffic light to go in. Or maybe I should talk something else about the life of the poor agriculture somewhere in the mountain trying to grow rice when the ground is not easy to grow rice and the weather is not with him and he's struggling every day of how he could do it. But then again I thought, well, all this is difficult and it might not be interesting to everyone. So I thought today I'll talk about nothing. And I'll just talk about picking a subject, doing this and doing that. And I hope that all of you, when you're trying to pick a subject, pick a good one. Because everyone has to listen to you for 7 minutes. And when they don't know what you're talking about, how can they be interested? So I thought today, what I will speak about, how to pick a subject. And then the struggle it is to pick a subject. And I thought, well, the best way for me to pick a subject is not to pick any. And just talk to you about how to pick a subject. Thank you.
Thank you, Alain.